Would you speak to that a little bit?
So, okay, I definitely get we have people who work really long shifts. Okay, well, let me just say this. I have no idea. First of all, you guys should never be going 12 hours without eating no matter what. I assume you're being given a lunch break if you're on a 12-hour shift. If you're on a 12-hour shift, by law, you should be getting a lunch break and two 15-minute breaks, just so you guys know. That's by law. You should be getting that. So there should be time for you to eat every 3 hours, right? Like I would eat, if I was a nurse, I would eat obviously like right before I started my shift. Like maybe even get to work 10 minutes early, sit in the break room, eat your meal. So you can now go 3 hours before you need your next meal. Maybe your next meal is when you have your Shakeology. So even if you can't blend it, you can shake your Shakeology up. You can have an apple on hand or a banana on hand or some grapes on hand, whatever it might be. You can throw power greens in there as your green. I'm not saying that that's going to taste ideal that way if you can't blend it, but you're getting it in. And it's also important, by the way, you guys, as a nurse, please eat. Please don't come stick me with a needle when you're starving, because I love you nurses and appreciate all you do, but we all know there's been times where we've caught a really crabby nurse and like maybe they're hungry, maybe they're not being given enough breaks, and maybe that's why, is that they need some food. So then you know, if you can drink that Shakeology, whatever, even if it's sort of running back and forth in between rooms or whatever it might be, you're getting that in. Then you should get your lunch break so you can eat your next meal. So now we're at 6 hours. You should have, again, another 15-minute break within the next, 3 hours. So pack, again, this is where being prepared and having food packed and bringing it with you is going to be important, because then you can maybe pack yourself something that's kind of easy to eat. I'm not always saying that it's going to be fun. Like, if you work a 12-hour shift, your food's probably not fun anyways, because, I don't know that you're getting a whole lot of time to sit down and enjoy it, but at least you'll have food in your system. And then the next time you would eat would be immediately when your shift is over. So again, being prepared, maybe having 3 or 4 meals with you. This is where having the right size, lunch box is important. Having enough Tupperware or containers is important, but it can be done. No, I've never been a nurse, but I used to work 12 and 13-hour shifts. Even as a trainer, I would literally work for 12 hours at the gym. And you guys, this is when I was competing. So I had the same thing. I had to eat every 2 hours, and I had to eat protein and veggies and fruit and rice and everything. I would in between clients, I would run into the break room, take 3 or 4 bites, come back out. Even if I didn't get the full meal in, it was still better than not getting anything in. And I would do that or I would just come out and have my apple or have my banana or have my little container of nuts. And I would be like, I'm sorry, you guys, I need food. I have to eat. Obviously, I know you can't eat while you're servicing a client or a patient, while you're doing certain things, but take food with you that's really easy to eat. And that should help with that problem.